Good morning, everyone. I am Jayalakshmi from Tech Multitech, Dr. Rangarajan, Dr. Shakuntala Engineering College from Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Department. Now I am going to discuss about the topic string handling functions under programming in C Sharp. In this session, we are going to discuss about what is string and what are the functions we are having to handle a particular string, such as concatenation, copying, convert lowercase to uppercase, and to perform length. So these four are the basic functions that can be performed using string. Apart from this, we are having many other functions to perform to handle with string functions. A string is a sequence of character and can contain letters, numbers, symbols, and even spaces. It can be defined as a group of characters which is terminated by a null character. Null character is nothing but /0 and that is given within single quotes. Always string will be given under double quotes. We can declare more than one string in a single program. The syntax for declaring a string is data type, string name, array brackets, semicolon. The square brackets are also called as array brackets. Since string is more than one character, we generally will be giving string under square brackets. That is our array bracket. C permits a character array to be initialized by simply specifying a constant character string that is rather than list of individual characters. In C, we are having many string handling functions, such as string length, string copy, string compare, string concatenation, string to convert lowercase to uppercase, etc. So here we are discussing about string copy function. String copy function is denoted as strcpy open close bracket. That is the function bracket. Str stands for the string and cpy stands for copy. So this means this is used to copy a string to another string. It copies the content of one string into another string. The syntax used for this copy is strcpy within brackets will be having string 1 comma string 2. Here the string 1 content will be copied to string 2. That is, this is first string is our source string and the second string is our copied string. So this is a program for string copy function has to include stdio.h. This is used to give input and output statements. Here we are using printf and scanf statements. Next is hash include string.h. So this header file is used to give the string handling functions. All the string handling functions will be given in this string.h header files. So within void main, we are declaring a string as character. Within brackets, we'll be having 25. That is, this string can have 25 characters. And the next one is copy 25. In printf statement, we are giving enter a string. So here we are getting a string. Using get as we are getting a string to be copied. And we are using the function strcpy, comma str. The source string is our output in this enter a string we are getting CSC. So this is our source. Enter the string. So this string is to be copied to the destination string. Our source string is CSC and our copied string is again CSC for this example. Our next string handling function is string concatenation. String concatenation is nothing but combining two strings to form a final string. So for this, we are using the function strcat. Strcat is used to perform concatenation. That is nothing but combining two strings. So it concatenates the source string at the end of the target string. So first string is our source string and the second string is our target string. So we are going to combine this source string to the target string to get the final concatenated string. So for this, we are using the function strcat. Str stands for string and cat stands for concatenation. So within brackets, we are giving string 1, comma string 2. Here, string 1 is our source string and string 2 is our target string. So again, we are using the header file stdio.h, that is for input output statements, and string.h is for string handling functions. So again, in the printf, we are giving enter a string. So enter a string is for our output, we are giving CSC. So this is our source string. And the another string is our second string, that is your target string, computer. So final concatenation string will be combining two strings. Our first string is CSC and the second string is computer. So final concatenation string will be combining two strings into together. For string, we will be using the control string %s. So %s will be used to perform string handling functions. Our next string handling function is string compare. For comparing two strings or more than two strings, we will be using this string compare function. For string compare function, we will be using the function name strcmp open close bracket. That is our function bracket. Again, here the str will be stands for string and cmp stands for compare. So this function compares two strings to find whether the strings are equal or not. This will find the equal or not in the sense the length of the one string will be equal to length of the other string. That is, length here in the string is nothing but number of characters. Okay, number of characters in a string is calculated for the string 1 and the same length will be compared to the second string. If the length of first string is equal to the second string, then it replies the answer as equal. If not, it is not equal. So once it is not equal, we have to compare whether the two strings, whether it is greater or lesser. That is comparing two strings, that is string 1 with string 2, whether string 1 is greater than string 2 or string 2 is greater than string 1. That is, the length of string 1 must be greater than the other string. So using this program, we are going to find out that one string whether it is greater or lesser than the other string. So for this, we are giving an example as string 1 as Jaykumar. So it contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 as the length of string 1. And the second string will be Sasikumar. So that length will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So obviously our second string will be greater than the first string. So we must get the output as the string 2 Sasikumar is greater than string 1 Jaykumar. So for this, we are writing this program. So in this program, using the printf statements, we will be typing as enter a string. So using getS. GetS is what means instead of scanf, we are using getS. GetS is nothing but get string. So that S stands for string. So within bracket, we will be giving str. So our string 1 is str and the second string we are given as str1. So for this example, our first string is str and the second string is str1. Finally, we are comparing the two strings that using the function strcmp within brackets we will be giving str, comma str1. So that compare value we are assigning to x. The statement is x equal to strcmp open bracket str, comma str1. So that comparing value will be assigned to x. So finally, using the if statement, we are checking that is greater or lesser. If s is equal to 0. If it is equal, then if it is equal to 0, the value, the compared value is equal to 0, we have to print as the string is equal. That is, length of both the strings will be equal. If not, if the compare value is not 0, we have to go for else. Else, if x is greater than 0, we have to display the string 2 is greater. If suppose that condition fails, we have to display as greater than string 1. So this is our output for compare. Our next string handling function is strcmpi. So str stands for string and cmp stands for compare and I stands for ignore case. Ignore case means here we are comparing the two strings by ignoring the case. Case here is uppercase or lowercase. Whether we give the string 1 as uppercase and the string 2 as lowercase means also we have to display the output as equal only. So for in our example, you consider our first string is Jaykumar in the uppercase. Whereas in our second string is the same Jaykumar in lowercase. So for this, we know that both are equal, but the case are different. So with ignoring that case also, we have to get the output as the two strings are equal. So get the output in this case, we are using this function strcmpi function. It compares two strings without regard to case to find whether the strings are equal or not. The syntax here is strcmp I. This stands for ignore case. And within brackets, we are giving string 1, comma string 2. So our first string is the first string, we are giving the uppercase, and the second string, we are giving the lowercase. So the program will compare both the strings and finally it will produce the output. If suppose the length is different, it will be displaying as the strings are not equal, but it will not consider about the string. The case of the both the strings is not considered in this string handling function. So this function is strcmpi. So in the program, we are declaring x as integer and string as a character array. That is our first is character array with 25 characters and the string one is another 25 characters. So this 25 denotes it can store 25 characters. That is each and single character in a string must be the length can be the maximum is 25. So it should not exceed 25. But below 25 we may have the strings in this program. So we are giving the condition as if x is equal to 0. So here our x in the program is x is equal to strcmpi of string comma that is str comma str1. So in this we are comparing both the strings and that compared value output is assigned to x. So in the printf, we are giving that enter a string. So that is our first string. In the second printf, we are giving enter another string. So that is our second string. So finally, we are comparing two strings. So our output will be of three cases. Our first one is the two strings are equal and the second case is the string 1 is greater than string 2 and our third case is the string 2 is greater than string 1. So we'll be having three different cases in this string compare I, that is ignore case. Our next string handling function is string reverse. String reverse is used to reverse a particular string. So in this function, what we'll be doing is that we'll be giving one string as some alphabets. So that same string must be displayed in the output in the reverse form. So our first will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and the output will be 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the reverse here. So for this performing reverse string handling function, we will be using the built-in function called strrev open close bracket function. So that is str reverse. Str stands for string and rev stands for reverse. That is used to reverse a string. It takes only one argument. One argument is in the sense we for this program, for this string handling function, we can be use only one string. Why? Because in this program we can able to reverse one particular string. If we want to reverse another string, so again we have to load this program and then we have to give the second string. Okay. So far we have discussed many string handling functions. Those string handling functions will have one string more than one string. So there will be we are having two strings. Okay. So using those two strings, we will be comparing the two strings. We will be copying two strings or we will be comparing two or more strings. Whereas in the reverse, we can be using only one string. So at a time we can able to reverse one string. So here our string is enter a string. We are getting a string as Shiva. Okay, so that is reversed in the output as AVIHS. Okay, to perform this, we are using the string function strrev of string. So within bracket, we are giving the string. So in this program, this hash include a standard input output dot h, and the next header file is string dot h. So this is used to built-in functions of the string handling functions. So in this program, we are using the string built-in function called strrev that is used to perform reverse. So we are declaring a string as 25, and the second one printf statement is enter a string. So using this get as, we are getting a string called Shiva. Finally, the reversed string is we are performed under strrev of string. So we will be getting the output as AVIHS. Our next type of string handling function is strupr function. So this strupr function is used to convert a particular string to its uppercase. So this will be used to convert a lowercase string to uppercase string. That is, in our input, we may give a lowercase string. So using this string upper, we will be converting that lowercase string into uppercase string. So it is used to convert a string to uppercase. It takes only one argument. So here also we will be using only one argument. That is one string at a time we can able to convert to uppercase. So in this syntax for this strupr is strupr of string. So within bracket we'll be giving that particular string. So using this statement we will be converting a lowercase string to uppercase string. So here also in this program we are included that our header file as string.h, since we are using the string handling function. Here our string handling function is strupr of string. So within our void main we are declaring str, that is since we are here we are using only one string, we are given only str. No need to give str1 or str2 anything else. So from printf statement we are giving enter a string. So using get as we are getting a single string. So that string is converted into the uppercase, and finally we are getting the output as uppercase of CSE. For that we are using strupr of string. Same as our before string handling function, our next string handling function is strlwr function. So this LWR stands for lowercase. So in this case, we are converting the uppercase string into the same lowercase string. So we are converting capital letter alphabets into lowercase. That is our small letter alphabet. So for this, we are using strlwr function used to convert a string to lowercase. It takes only one argument. So same as here also we have to consider only one string at a time to convert into lowercase. So for this we are giving str1 as 25 characters. So that array within array brackets we are given 25. So for this example we may have at most of 25 letters. So it must not exceed of 25 letters. So we can give 25 or less than 25. So printer we are giving enter a string. Using getters we are getting one string. For this example we are given capital letter CSE. So that CSE will be converted to small letter CSE case. So that is performed under strlwr of string. So in printf we are given the case changed string is. So finally the converted string is using the control string percentage yes, we are printing in the output as strlwr string. So finally we are getting lowercase of our uppercase string. In this example, our uppercase is CSE, and our lowercase, the same CSE we are getting in the lowercase as CSE again. So this is our output for strlwr function. Next string handling function is string length. This is one of the basic string handling function, that is to find the length of a particular string. The length of a string is nothing but we are counting the number of characters in a particular string. That is used to count the number of characters present in a string. It takes only one argument. So this string length is also used to find out a particular string at a time. So in this our input will be only one string. So we are going to count those number of characters in that particular string, and that is produced as an output. In this syntax used for the string length function is int variable name, that is equal to string length of string strlen. Here str stands for string and len stands for length. So finally we are calculating string length of string. So within bracket we are giving the string. So that particular string's length will be calculated using this string length function. So for the example of this program is CSE. So here we are entered a string as CSE, and the output of this is the length of the string is, that is the number of characters in CSE is 3. So that is produced as an output for this program. Now we are almost at the end of the session. So in this session, we'll be having the session summary. So far, we have discussed about the string handling functions, etc. The string can be read through scanf and getters functions. So using these two functions, we may able to get a particular string. Using that string, we can able to perform many other string handling functions such as string length, compare, copy, reverse, etc. Among those string handling functions, some functions may have only one argument, such as length, reverse, etc. Some may have more than one argument, such as copy, compare, etc. So to perform these, we have to get the string using getS. Any copy of characters specified within double quotes is a string constant. So whatever characters we give enter the double quotes are considered to be a string constant. That may be spaces, characters, anything, etc. Strings can also can be read a character by character using the function scanf and get character, etc. So we are having another function such as get char. So that is used to get a single character at a time. So we can able to get one by one character using get char, and finally we will merge to a expected string. So we can able to get one character using getChar, and that is formed as a string later. That is also another option to get a string. Next, the string char, that is the concatenation function. The second argument with the content of the first argument is merged. So this concatenation function, that is strcat, concatenation means that will combine the first argument with the second argument. That is, we will be having two strings such as first string and second string, and those strings will be merged together and form a final new string. That is to be our third argument. And when it comes to string, compare the two strings to find where the strings are equal or not. That is, the length of a particular string is equal to length of the other strings will be compared using this string compare. Next is the string reverse is nothing but reverse the string passed as argument. So whichever argument is passed, so that particular string will be reversed. That will be displayed as last to the first of the character. From our session, we will be performing some exercises. Some are listed here. First, the process of initializing a string. Initializing a string is nothing but giving a value to a string. So in the program itself, we will be declaring a particular string under the data type character. That will be declared and will be giving the input as equal to some string value within double quotes. So within the program itself, we will be initializing the value. So that is called as process of initialization. The second exercise is example. Give the examples, the different ways of reading strings from the user. So from the user means that is nothing but in the output string, we will be giving the input to the program. So that is considered as reading a string from the user. So we can able to achieve this example through scanf and getS function. That is the answer for the second question. Write a program to extract the middle word of a string. So we will be giving a string that is more than one character. So with that string, we have to get the middle word from the string so that we can able to achieve. Then the fourth one, write a program to print the abbreviation of text. To get the abbreviation, we will be giving the expansion and abbreviation of a particular text. So using that, we will be extracting a particular abbreviation from the text. Then program to find various combinations of the characters of a given word. So you will be giving a particular word with some, for example, we'll be considering some 5 letters of a word. So using that 5 letters, we will be performing some combinations of the characters. So using those combinations, we will be getting a final output as different string. From one string, we will be getting more than one string. So that is the combination of characters. The next one, check whether the given string is a palindrome or not. So palindrome program. And the next one is program to replace a character in a string. So we have within a string we will be having more than one character. So among those characters we have to replace one character to another character. For example, if we are having ABCD in a string, in that we have to change the B as A means we have to replace that B through A. So finally we'll be getting A, and C. So thank you for listening.